Well, hello everyone. My name's Lonnie, and we are in my shed. This is my eBay shed where all my inventory is stored. And I have my office area up here, and I want to talk about a fun little series of videos I'm planning on making here. And here's the premise. I took $30 today, and I bought 30 items, and I am going to attempt to sell them on eBay within 30 days. And my end goal after that is to make $30 an hour on those items. So can you do that? I don't know. I'm not sure, because I sell typically a wide range of items. Some are expensive, some are mid-level, some are super cheap. So we're going to find out together exactly how much I can make on these items. And these items are great for this series, I think, because these are the kind of common items that just about anybody can find, like if they go yard selling. The name of this channel is Garage Flip, so we're going to focus on garage sale type items with this video. I'm going to track all the money that goes out, which is $30 in this case, any money that comes in, all fees that are paid, like to eBay and PayPal, and also the big one, here's a really big one, we're going to track time, okay? Because to get that dollars per hour calculation, we're going to have to know how much time we spend on this. Now, I'm already in the hole because it took me approximately 2 hours to source these items that we're going to look at. This is a rough estimation because I did pick up some other stuff that is not going to be part of this challenge, so I did the best I could. 2 hours is how much time it took me to find the items. That's my best guess. The other parts of this, like whenever I photograph everything and list everything, I'm actually going to put myself on a clock for that, and I'm going to know exactly how much time that takes. For some of the other parts, like when it comes to packing and shipping the stuff, I may have to do a little more estimation there, because that's going to be part of my regular packing and shipping for the day. But anyways, that's the framework that we're working within. I have 30 days to sell these things from the time I list them, which will be today. I'm going to list them during this video, photograph and list. So let's take a look at what I bought. First of all, I bought these hats. All right, this one was kind of off by itself. I cheated a little bit, although I'll put a few minutes on the board for it. I went ahead and listed this hat fast because Duke was playing tonight in the Sweet 16. So this is a vintage Duke hat. I bought all these hats at a church sale for 50 cents a piece, okay? So I have this vintage like 90s Duke hat. I already listed this for 25. I have this Crawler Supply and hat. It says Case on it. It's like a trucker style. I got the foam there. There's another Case hat. Supply Company Incorporated Crawler. I don't know how these are going to do. I think they'll probably do pretty good. Here's another hat for Case, and it's got like a deer on it. These are new with tags. These are pretty nice, huh? And the same exact hat again. So we have some hats, 50 cents a piece. We paid for those. We have some ink, 50 cents. Expired probably. It says Czech Republic, July 2014. Paid 50 cents for that. Okay, ink is something you'll see a lot of times out there. Baseball gloves. This one, I paid $1 for it, as you see here. And yeah, the conditions kind of, conditions kind of how you doing, right? But it is a Pete Rose signature glove. So I think somebody is going to want that for their collection. Look how flat that is. It looks like it's been sitting under something very heavy for a long time. It's so flat. It's, we'll call it broken in good, right? We'll call it worn in. Then we have some softwares here. I've got a copy of Windows XP Professional here, which has an old school operating system. I paid $3, and the code is on the back here. A little 25 digit code that you need to install it. So yeah, $3 for that. Office Professional 2007. This has the code Also, it's on the back. Not going to show you. Paid $2 for that. And then the rest of this stuff, we're going to look at some games. I was at a yard sale. And let's see, I think all this stuff right here came from a church sale. One church sale. So, and then, okay, everything that I'm showing you came from a total of 2 sales that I went to. So that's really good. This is a stack of video games. Some are decent, some are not as decent, but there's not very many sports titles. I think maybe one. Lady was asking $2 a piece for them. And I said, hey, if I buy all of them, will you take $1 a piece? And she looked like she was going to tell me no. She had that look. I mean, I knew it. I knew she was going to say no. And then all of a sudden, she said yes. And I even told her, I said, oh my gosh, you were really about to say no, weren't you? She said, yeah. I'm probably going to have to lie to my husband about how much I got for him. I'm like, okay. But anyway, here's what we got. We got Legacy of Kain. These are $1 a piece. There's 21 of them here. And we have 9 other items, all right? Legacy of Kain for Xbox. Dead Island Riptide Special Edition. Grand Theft Auto 5. I think that one might be okay. I did look at about, I'd say 8 of the disc, and they were all really clean. So that played a role in me wanting to get these. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Dragon Age Origins. This is a Half-Life 2 orange box. Disc only. Disc only inside that generic case. Grand Theft Auto 4. Sonic Ultimate Genesis Collection for Xbox 360. Tomb Raider. Battlefield 4. Halo Reach. Dishonored. Mass Effect 3. Destiny for 360. Portal 2. These are all decent games. They really are. Fuse, I'm not sure if that one's good or not. This is a Steelbox version of Gears of War 2. UFC 2009 Undisputed. That's the only sports title in this stack, which is good. Fallout 3. Halo 4. And Ninja Gaiden for original Xbox. It's got some... It's like an animal might have thrown up right there or something. I might have to replace that case. But these items all have something in common. All have several things in common. Number 1, they were all cheap. Number 2, they're all easy to list. Number 3, they're all easy to ship. In the case of these 21, 22, I'll even go 23, 24, 25. These are basically all just drop in a mailer and go. I mean, we're talking like drop in and print the label within 2 minutes on these, okay? These are going to go in boxes when they ship. Still not a whole lot of time involved with those either. But all of these are really easy to process all along the way. These should move pretty quick. This should move quick. Not sure about this yet. I think these will be fast sellers. The hats are going to be a different story. So part of this challenge is going to be not only source some stuff that I think, source some cheap stuff that I think can sell for decent profit and be worth the time. Not only that, but we're putting a time limit on this, a month. So that does create some urgency on my part, because otherwise I wouldn't care how long it took to sell. This creates some urgency on my part to get these things sold. We'll be, as we get closer to the end date, we are going to be, putting stuff on sale, slashing prices, promoted listings, maybe tweaking things, whatever we got to do to get all this stuff sold and try and make $30 an hour, which I just don't know if we could do that or not. I don't know if we can do it or not. I think that's a stretch, because here's the problem. We're already short $90 because we're doing 2 hours to source it. And then we're doing $30 buy-in cost. So if we're trying to make $30 an hour, that's $30 for the buy-in cost and $60 for the time spent already. Whew, we're already down $90. So we're going to have to make $90 plus whatever time it takes to process all this stuff. I'm hoping, man, I think if it takes more than 2 hours to list this stuff, it's going to be really almost impossible to make $30 an hour. And then we got to sell it, right? So I think it's going to be fun. Let me go ahead and get this stuff photographed, and I'll put myself on the clock, like I said, get it photographed and get it listed, and we'll take a quick look at the numbers. All right, so we're going to try and do this as fast as possible. I'm going to start the stopwatch. We're on the clock. I'm going to open up ProCam, and I'm going to start shooting. And I'll get a few of the shots in right here. Keeping the photography really fast, really simple. Although I am going to have to peel a few stickers off here and there, huh? I probably should have bulk done that. That's okay. And we're going for speed. Let's see what happens. Going for speed, but still need some quality too. I'll put a hand shot in between each item. And you know what? We're going to do the hats now. And look, this is really some simple stuff here. Not much to it. Pop a photo, pop a photo. This is a new hat. Brand new. Pop a photo. Let's get the tag. Getting some glare there. There we go, that's better. We'll get this shot inside. We'll get the underside. And get the hand shot in between. And then that one and this one are both photographed because they're the same hat. All right. Okay, so if you're watching just now, oh, first of all, I'm clocking out, okay? I'm about to clock out because I'm talking to y'all. I'm not working on this right now. First thing you might have noticed, though, let me clock out first because I'm on the clock. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. I photographed what was supposed to be 30 items, and we'll call it 16 minutes. That's crazy. Photographed all these games, and I photographed this stuff here on this cart. And what I'm going to do now, I'll move this cart out of my way. But anytime I spend time, I'm going to clean this up a little bit later, I guess. I don't know. I need to figure out exactly how I'm going to do this. 16 minutes photo. There we go. So we're going to account for all time spent on this stuff. Something else you may have noticed, or something you may have noticed, is that I had 2 games. These are basically duds. You know, they don't have disc. So I doubt there's much value in the cases or anything. So yeah. Another thing you may have noticed is that Grand Theft Auto 5 is missing a disc. So it has the install disc. It doesn't, and in the map and the manual and everything, it does not have, I think there's supposed to be a play disc with it. I'm not sure. I'll have to look. I'm almost certain though, because there's a spot for another disc. Unless it's like a, it says install, it's got to be the play disc, because the disc that is there says install disc. So that kind of stinks. So we're down 2 items already, and we haven't made a penny, and another item has been severely crippled, like value cut in half, if not worse. So yeah, that's where we're at. I'm going to go take a break for a minute, and I'm gonna come back and see how long it takes to get this stuff listed. If I could get all this listed in an hour, I think that would put us well ahead of the game. Because remember, we're trying to make $30 an hour here, and we're already down 2 hours and 16 minutes, and the stuff isn't up on eBay yet. Okay, before I list, I need to do a little maintenance here on the store, because I'm going to make a category. I'm going to make a category just for these challenge items. So we're going to add a category right here. We're going to call it category 30. Nice and simple, and save. And now I already have this listing. I need to go edit this listing. Revise. And store categories 30. Oh, you know what? I can do both. I can do hats and 30, right? You can actually add it to 2 different store categories. So there we go. Hats and 30. And then I'll update listing. Okay. And now I can very quickly, that'll give me a chance to very quickly look at those listings and performance of the items that are in the 30 category. I actually got a message just now from somebody that said they said, will you take 25 for the Duke hat shipped? And then the next question was, can you take photos of it under different lighting? And I mean, normally I don't really I don't really respond to like requests like that too much, but the hat was right in front of me, actually by itself over here, and I had my phone in my hand. I'm like, what the heck, I'll take some photos. And then I did tell them that I just listed it, so I might start taking offers after a few days. So I'm hoping they like the hat and just go ahead and buy the stupid thing. That'd be a really nice start to our challenge. It's probably one of the better pieces we have among all this stuff. Okay, I'm ready to get started. About to list. This is going to be the roughest part of this whole thing. I am going to, first of all, I'm going to transfer these photos which I have on my phone here. Let's see, photos. Let's see, we got to start right here with the ink. Oh wait, I gotta select. I don't normally do it like this with my left finger. That's weird. Highlight all those guys. Then we're going to airdrop. We should see these things pop on over to the Mac. There, you can see it, a little circle going around and sending, and the Mac is receiving. Pretty quick. This is the way I choose to do it. There's other ways involving iCloud, but this is how I do it right here. Alrighty, received. Okay, photos are there. Oh, the other thing we need to do is come back to this timer. I'm going to start the timer and close the screen on the phone, and we're going to get started. Got a little grape juice here for the listing party, and maybe I'm not going to record everything. I'm just going to record the first few items because otherwise it'd be way too much footage to go through. But yeah, let me go ahead and get started. I'm done. It actually went pretty well. I listed the hats, the games, the ink, the software, the glove, and it only took an hour and 11 minutes to list all that stuff. And I truly wasn't like killing myself or anything. So I'm looking at the category 30 here, 27 listings because, well, 2 of them I had to throw away because they didn't have the disc, right? And then I have 1 item that is multi-quantity listing, this right here. I have 2 of those hats. 27 items, $262.72 in listings. So, be honest, if I wasn't doing this challenge, I would have taken all these games and I would have lotted them up. Every last one of them. But I decided, since, hey, I'm doing this challenge, this could happen if you're buying, you know, cheap stuff or whatever. I'm not going to lot these games up. I'm going to list them all singles. And once we get near the end, I'm going to put whatever I have left together, lot them up, and sell them all to, you know, go ahead and put that cash onto this challenge. So now I've got an hour. I need to add some more time, because we are going to charge time. So we've got 2 hours, 16 minutes. I'll tell you what, I'm going to just keep track of minutes, I guess, so it's easier to add, right? So we're going to do 120 minutes sourcing. Okay. And then 16 minutes for the photos, 5 minutes to list the Duke hat because I did it separate. All right. And then we have 71 minutes listing. And everything is listed now. All the stuff is listed. And what is this? 136, 141. 141 and 71. How much is that? 141, 71, 2, 11, 1, 2, 212, 60 into 212. I should have used the calculator. All right, I'll just round up to 4 hours for the sake of whatever. So we've got about 4 hours of time into this. So wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of time. Wow. 4 hours of time. So at $30 an hour, 4 hours of time would cost $120. So if we're trying to make 30 an hour, so we've got $120, but we do have some time left over to where we could do some other stuff if we need to, shipping or whatever. So I might be able to fit all the shipping into this time too. There may not be any additional time. Got $120 worth of time. Then we've got $30 worth of cash, meaning for this equation to work after fees, we'll have to sell $150. We'll have to have net sales of $150, or net profit, excuse me, of $150. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the total listings are 262.72. But I don't know. We're not going to get 262 by the time it's all said and done. We're probably going to be somewhere closer to, I imagine, $200. Oh, one more thing. I'm going to make finding inventory associated with this challenge extremely easy. I'm going to put everything in this drawer, right? Chow. Okay, here's the items right here, and we actually sold one, but we'll talk about that next time. How much do you think I'm going to end up making an hour on this lot of stuff by the time it's all said and done? What do you think? I don't think I'm going to make 30. I think it might be somewhere closer to 15 to 20. And I think even at 15 to 20, I think that would be fantastic, honestly, for starting with those kind of little low profit items. But anyways, put your guess down below. How much an hour do you think I'll end up making on this deal? So take care, guys. See y'all next time for part 2. Bye-bye.